Hi, Monserrat for Molatsportgist, Nigeria. Against Dortmund, despite scoring 3 goals, you conceded 4. So, how do you plan to approach this game to contain Fluminense because they played similar to Sundowns, the real Brazilian, just like your nickname. So, how do you plan to contain the attack of Fluminense to ensure that you don't concede much goals?
Thank you very much. That's obviously a normal question after a game where you make a result of 4-3. It's not normal to suffer 4 goals for Mamelodi Sundowns. With me, it never happened. The maximum goals we suffered since I'm in the club was 2 goals, and even 2 goals is very rare. So obviously we played that game in a very discomfortable zone. But it's also not normal for any team to score 3 goals to Borussia Dortmund. So when you analyze the situation, you need to understand where you want to look at it. We know that if we suffer 4 goals from Fluminense, we lose the match for sure. Like it would be impossible to win to Borussia Dortmund when you get a result of 4. It's almost impossible that overcome such a level of aggressivity in terms of suffering goals. So we had to be more complete. We also understand that that game was not normal, was very abnormal in terms of how the games appeared. If you really understand, almost all the games appeared from situations that there was some incident that even the 4th goal is a deflection on our defender. We usually are quite strong on defense, despite we know that a little bit like Fluminense, we usually have the capacity to control more the games with the ball rather than without it. So that's what we need to do tomorrow is try to manage the game as much as possible in the moments we have the ball. Also to manage the rhythm of the game, to try to always be with the players together in the different parts of the pitch, both in defense and in attack, so that we travel together everywhere. Because that's how we need to be, with short distances between our players so that we can touch the ball and have the comfort to play it and then look for the spaces that are more difficult to control in terms of defensive organization from the opponent. We expect a very competitive match where the teams have obviously to take care of their defense, have to organize themselves very strongly to avoid the quality of the players that can score. I think that happens with both, not only with us. But at the same time, I don't expect a very close game. I expect that the teams fight for a result deeply. Both teams want to win. There will be no one fighting for nothing more than the victory. But even when you have that desire, you need to be cautious and cope with all moments of the